So the biggest news that just dropped or dropped yesterday was Damian Lillard requesting was more than reports are saying that he's going to request a trade in the next coming days. This is seismic. This is seismic because he is a superstar. You know what I mean? He's probably the second best shooter in the league. When the superstars request a trade, it's different from a star. When a star requests a trade, I mean, it's a star. You know, it's big. But when a superstar requests a trade, this changes everything. A little later, I'm going to talk about Kawhi Leonard, but man, this affects Portland. It affects the Western Conference. It affects whoever Dame goes to. It even affects the East. First and foremost, Damian Lillard off Port. Look at the Pelicans. You can say, you know, since Anthony Davis requested a trade, the Pelicans have been good. I mean, you have Lonzo Ball, you have Zion, those draft picks, but nobody thinks the Pelicans are championship caliber team. And as you see, Anthony Davis goes to the Lakers and wins a championship. This is big, bro. I don't know where he'll go. I don't know, you know. People are saying the Lakers, Golden State has talks. I don't know how that'll work. That'd be crazy. Him, Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry. That'd be crazy. Like, this is just big, man. I feel bad. I feel bad for a couple people. I feel bad for Chauncey, man. You know, we were just when Chauncey got the job, I was like, you know, it's a good job. You have Damian Lillard. It's kind of like David Culley, the coach now for the Houston Texans. It's like now that you have the job, it's like, all right, cool, let's get it. You know, boom, boom, boom. But you know, the job without your star player in Deshaun Watson is kind of tough. Now, you know, Chauncey Billups, who I think is going to be a fantastic coach. Now you don't have your best player or one of the best players in the NBA, Damian Lillard. A lot of people question if Damian Lillard is the best point guard in the league. So this is going to be big, man. And where he goes is going to be big. Imagine Damian Lillard going to the Lakers. Imagine Damian Lillard going to the Celtics. Imagine Damian Lillard going to anywhere. You know, again, a superstar is so, like, a superstar can go anywhere. I'm not saying they can win anywhere, but they can go anywhere and make it a immediate presence. And, you know, of course, I'll wait until he officially requests a trade. But I think True Hoops is the one that reported this. But and honestly, man, I'm not surprised, nor do I think Damian Lillard is doing it wrong. Of course, I'm always championing a player doing what they want to do, and doing makes them feel better. But this goes back. We talked about this time and time again, man. The Trailblazers have had that opportunity to help Dame. They've had the opportunity to get players for Dame, to get help for Dame. And I told you this. I said this last episode or last time we talked about it. The last thing that Portland wanted to do is happening, and that is Damian Lillard playing with stars. Damian Lillard playing next to stars in Team USA. It goes back to my analogy with the whole when you're flying a plane, you're so used to economy. When you get that taste of first class, it's kind of hard to go back to economy. And that's what we're seeing for Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard goes from playing with CJ McCollum, Robert Covington, Enes Kanter, Anthony Simon, Miles, no, what's his name? Zach Collins. You go from that, and don't get me wrong, those are good players. They're in the NBA, but you go from that to playing with KD, playing with Bradley Beal, playing with Jeremy Grant, playing with Zach LaVine, playing with Draymond Green, playing with Bam Adebayo, playing with Devin Booker, playing with Drew Holiday, playing with Chris Middleton, playing with Kevin Love. Like, those are drastic differences. And it's kind of hard, especially when you've lost in the first round four of the last 5 years. And the 1 year you go to the Eastern Conference or Western Conference Finals, you get blown out the water by Golden State. A Golden State, by the way, that didn't have Kevin Durant in most of those games. Actually, I don't think they had Kevin Durant at all because he was injured. So it's like, Oh man, I, I don't blame Dame. And this is a player empowerment league, man, and this is a player empowerment era. Go do what's best for you. If it's best for you going to play for the Lakers, going to play for Portland. I mean, not Portland. Go to play for New York. Going to play for, I don't know, Golden State. Like, do what's best for you. The whole thing, the whole loyalty thing, kind of irritates me. I'm not saying everyone should just go form a super team, but the idea that you have to be loyal to a team, to me, makes no sense, because a team is not loyal to you. A team is only loyal to you when you're winning. And honestly, they're not loyal to you. They're loyal to winning. A team will trade you. Again, if Brooklyn called today and said, we'll give you KD, James Harden, and Kyrie, all you got to do is give us Steph Curry. Steph Curry's gone. If Golden State calls the Lakers, say, we'll give you Steph and Clay, just give us LeBron. LeBron's gone. I know the whole no trade clause. Just follow me. So what I'm saying is the whole thing of a player needs to be, a player should be loyal, to me is bull, because a team's not loyal. A team will trade you in a heartbeat. So, good for Dame. It sucks. It sucks for Chauncey Billups. You go from having one of the best players in the league to now going to rebuild quick. Like this is another thing that happens when a superstar usually requests a trade, is your team automatically goes to rebuild mode. Like, cause it's a superstar. You can get all the stars in the world, but a superstar is different. Like Nikola Jokic demanded a trade from Denver. Denver has good players, but they don't have a Nikola Jokic. The Wizards are already on the fringe. They're not the best. But if Bradley Beal requests a trade, it's over. If Jason Tatum requested a trade, it's if Steph Curry requested a trade from Golden State, it's over. So this is seismic. I'm not. Damian Lillard is doing what's best for him, and I respect that, and I champion that. Do what's best for you, bro. Do what's best for you. That's what you got to do. Because again, a team is always going to do what's best for them. It sucks for Chauncey Billups, the new head coach. It sucks for the organization, but again, the organization had all the opportunity in the world to get Dame help. They had free agent. Hell, they could have got Melo when he was younger, and more in his prime. They could have made a bigger swing at KD. They could have made a bigger swing at Paul George. They could have made a bigger swing at Kawhi Leonard. They could have made a bigger swing at James Harden. They could have made so many bigger swings that they didn't. They just stayed pat because we have Dame. And that's what they always did. They did that with Clyde Drexler. They did that with Brandon Roy. They did that with LaMarcus Aldridge. They did that. They always do that. That's the same thing that Green Bay does. Oh, we have Aaron Rodgers. We're gonna just stay, but he's gonna take us to the promised land. Damian Lillard had 55 and got bounced. They lost that game. So, hey man, do what's best for you, Dame. I respect it. I would love to see where he's gonna go. I'm praying that it's not the Lakers, but if it is, that's what's best for you. Hey, do your thing. Do your thing. So, hey, well, Damian Lillard requests a trade. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah.